Good morning, rest seekers. I'm Peggy Norwood Stella, and it's Monday Moves time. So what I want to do today is introduce you to a gentle, easy move that's going to help you realign your body, bring it into balance, and at the same time, help you to relax. This one is so simple and easy. You'll notice I'm just going to talk you through it. I don't need to demonstrate this one at all. I think what I'm going to do is just give you something that you're going to try out sometime today. So you can do it right now if you like, as I talk through it and give it a try. But what I want you to do is think about what happens when you're standing on an uphill incline. So you're standing facing the incline. So not facing downward, facing upward. And sort of just imagine what that, how that feels in your body. What we're going to do is we're going to sort of substitute a little bit. And what you're doing is you're going to stand in a standing position, elevate the front of your feet, the balls of your feet, just a small amount, maybe an inch, maybe a little more depending on what you might be able to tolerate, but not much. And we can do this by standing barefoot and just taking a towel and have a folded towel and place it on the floor, and you put the balls of the feet and the toes on the towel, and the heels are resting just a tiny bit lower. So all this is doing, what this particular gentle, easy move does, is going to shift your relationship with gravity. It just changes where you are in space just a little bit. And you're going to allow your body to adjust to it. So this particular gentle, easy move, I'm going to ask you to just stand in that position with the balls of the feet and the toes resting on the towel, the heels resting on the floor, and then pay close attention to what you feel and observe going on in your body. So you're going to stand there for 3 minutes, give or take. It's not a magic number, but just allow yourself that experience. So when you first put your feet up there, notice right away, what did the rest of my body do when I put my toes up on the towel? What is different about the way I'm standing up with that slight elevation than it was when my feet were flat on the floor? And really pay close attention. Did anything shift and change in your body? I guarantee that it did, but I also know that sometimes we are completely unaware that those subtle shifts and changes are taking place in our body. What we're doing when we are elevating the feet is we are changing that relationship with gravity. We are always working with gravity. So getting into alignment and balance in relationship to gravity is a way that we can conserve energy. When we are out of alignment or out of balance, then the body has to compensate. It's not as, in mechanical terms, it's not as efficient energetically to have to hold our bodies in a position that is out of balance or out of alignment with gravity. When we find the alignment that allows the body to relax, right, and not use extra energy and tension to hold us upright against gravity, then we can begin to relax. So the idea of like the ABCs of rest, it's also part of the ABCs of moving. Alignment and balance, and trying to achieve alignment and balance is how we're going to be able to move more efficiently and to perform any given activity with lower risk of injury. Now, that is also true in terms of how we even approach day-to-day living, because tension is created when we resist what is. Like gravity is a force that exists, and we are always working with it or against it. And the same is true for life in general. There are many forces that are beyond our control, things that happen, and we as human beings resist that, but it shows up in our bodies as tension. So we have to begin to not only align ourselves physically, but we also have to think about how it is we're responding to what's around us, because that's also another aspect of being able to rest, as well as being able to move about with the grace and freedom that we are wanting, so that we can have confidence and trust in our bodies when we are trying to move, doing any kind of activity, whether it's something around the house or whether it's an Olympic sport. This is something I'm going to share. Like, again, I am so excited when I get a chance to watch such high performance athletes, such as at the Olympics, and to see the amazing feats that these athletes are accomplishing from years and years of training their bodies. But if you want the perfect example of what it means to be in alignment and balance, you're seeing it over and over and over again with these athletes at the Olympics. You're also seeing at the highest performance level, you're seeing the most efficient use of energy for their bodies. That's what we're trying to achieve here in Rest Seekers. We are simply trying to find the alignment and the balance in our bodies so that we begin to relax into that realignment. Okay, so here's a review. If you've been listening and practicing this at the same time, you've already been doing this for 3 minutes. But if not, you can go and practice this. Again, we're going to practice standing uphill, and we're going to observe what happens in our bodies as a result of that. Observing as you're standing there, what kinds of shifts and changes are occurring in your body. And then when you step off of that incline and simply settle into your upright stance, settle into that standing stance, you're going to notice that it actually feels a little more free, that you actually feel a little more grounded and balanced in relationship to gravity, because you've been challenging it just the slightest bit. And then you go back to your normal stance, and you can feel the difference, and you can feel more relaxed and grounded. So I hope you've enjoyed today's gentle, easy move. Enjoy that exploration. As I've said before, gentle, easy moves are not about working out your body. It's really playing in your body, getting a chance to play and feel how the body responds. Glad you could join me here today. Once again, if you catch this on, catch it live, you can let me know. If you catch this on the replay, you can let me know. But most importantly, please share how you felt after doing standing uphill for the 3-minute span of time, how it feels in your body, and any changes that you notice, because it's just fascinating, because it's going to be different in different bodies. And let's share that with each other as like what kinds of changes and what did you notice. Okay? All right. And if there's any questions or anything that, any specific moves that you would like to see addressed here in Monday Moves, glad to do that. Meanwhile, enjoy yourselves and get your ABCs of rest. Bye-bye.